If you're a caterer or a baker, I'd like to show you simple ways you can get more clients from an event. If this topic interests you, stick around. Let's get started. Hi, beautiful people. My name is Euphemia. I love food, I love making videos, and I love talking about everything food. It's one thing to have clients, but it's another thing to know how to keep them. So, whether you're a caterer or a baker, your ability to give your clients the wow effect is what determines whether they will come back or they will run away. You know how you go for an event and you're being served meals and you can't help but wonder what in God's name is happening? What happened to the jollof? What went wrong during the white soup preparation? What? And you will agree with me that there is something about party food. So when you're being paid to cater for an event, please help us experience the wow effect that comes with eating party food. Some of us leave our homes with high hopes and expectation that I'm going for a party, only to be disappointed with the meals that are being served. So please, whether you're a caterer or a baker, one way to get new clients is to cook amazing meals that will leave a lasting impression in the minds of your people. Ensure that for every time you cook for an event, you have 10 to 15 people looking for the caterer. Like, where's the caterer? Where's the caterer? Who is the caterer? Who made this meal? And guess what? Out of that 10, 2 people may come back to you, 1 person may come back. That 1 person may actually be the only ladder you need for your next big break. So please, whenever you're given an opportunity to cater to events, see it as an open canvas given to you by God and the client. Make use of it. I mean, draw as if your whole life depends on it, because your whole business life depends on it. After all, another way to have clients from an event you're catering to is to ensure that you have systems in place that will check how clean and how neat your cutleries are. You know, I went for an event and I discovered that the spoon was very dirty. Like, the spoons, not just mine, the spoons that were being used to serve were actually dirty. And guess what? These spoons were actually wrapped by a human being. So I know you're busy as a CEO, I know you're busy with a lot of things, but ensure you have systems in place that will go through these things. It's annoying that your guest picks up a glass and the glass is smelling of maybe the beer or the juice that was served in it the last time. Please ensure you have steps. I mean, whether it's 2 or 3 steps to go through your cutleries and all the things you want to use in serving, and ensure that they are clean enough. Remember, people are watching. The third thing that can help you get new clients from an event you're catering to is your ability to avoid cross-contamination. I go for an event and I see food vendors or I see caterers pass coolers. So, you know, this is where they are displaying the meals they are about to serve their guests. So the meals are already displayed. Somebody stands on the other end to give cooler to someone on the other end of the hall or on the other end of the table. Guess what? This can actually cause cross-contamination. A lot of times people go for parties and complain about the meals that were being served, how it unsettled their stomach and made them purge. Sometimes those meals were well made, just that the caterers and their ushers were careless. Things got jumbled up in the process of serving. Your ability to avoid cross-contamination can make a guest who is watching from the other end of the hall propose in their heart to use you for their next event. Next point is prioritize hygiene. A lot of times I go for an event and I see the CEOs looking all poshed, looking peng. I mean, all dripping with everything, good makeup, beautiful hair and everything. Then you see their ushers wearing overwashed white shirts, some of them all sweaty, some of them with funky body odor, etc. Personally, it's a turn off, and guess what? For some of the guests, they will just watch and say, well, I can't use this outfit for my event, I can't use this vendor for my event, because they do not prioritize hygiene, their ushers are not neat, their ushers are not clean. I mean, even those ushers who you see dressed very beautiful with very beautiful makeup, some of them do not really smell fresh. So before you leave with your ushers, ensure that everybody's smelling well. Even if you need to do something like just to ensure that your guests are not just being fed well, but they are able to also keep their noses well. Okay, finally, another thing that can help you get new clients from an event as a caterer or a baker is you, the CEO. So sometimes we go for an event and you see the CEO or the owner of the food business acting very rudely and disrespectfully towards the guests. So imagine a guest walks up to the serving table and says, "Oh, please, can I get this? Can I?" And they're like, "What? What? Madam, go and sit down. You will be served. Madam, go." I mean, that's very, very bad. Sometimes you hear some vendors say things like, "Abeg o, I was being paid for only three people o. No, 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 abeg, 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 go, 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 go." It's actually wrong. If you feel money you were being paid to cater in that event wasn't enough, then go to the person who contracted you. Do not bring the funny attitude out in the public. You're not just embarrassing yourself, but you're also embarrassing the hosts, the person who paid you to cater for this event. So your ability to comport yourself, whether you're tired, you're angry, you're exhausted, whatever your emotions are, do not wear your emotions on your sleeve. Try to comport yourself. Smile. I mean, sometimes you see the vendors, they are all angry, they are looking at you like this, and they are not even willing to smile. Smile. Who knows, the person sitting on the other side of the hall may just become attracted to the way you're carrying yourself and the way you're smiling and going about your job. And this simple smile might actually be the only ladder to your next big break. Till I come your way next time, thanks for watching.